Hey, this is Jim at Broadfield. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Broadfield Live. We are using a little bit of movie magic today to bring in Eamon live from Australia, joining us to introduce Turtle AV and the Turtle AV product line, and then we are airing it on our live stream. When you are dealing with multinational companies and you're dialing across the globe, sometimes you gotta be a little bit more flexible with your live production schedule. But I felt it was important to have Eamon join us, as well as Steve Sampson, here from the Americas to talk about the exciting Turtle AV product line, to introduce you to the growing product line and some of the exciting new products that are coming down the road. Eamon, congratulations first and foremost. Turtle AV has received a ton of awards. I mean, you guys came onto the scene very hot. And between NAB in April and then the Infocom coming out party this past June, the awards have been coming in fast and furious on the product line. So congratulations on that.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah, it's been an amazing year. I don't think we'll ever be able to replicate exactly what's happened this year. We've been working very hard in the background, of course, to get all the products ready. But yeah, we launched in January. On January 15, we went to IBC Trade Show in February. We won 4 product awards at that show, and then we went off to Infocom in June and won another 3 awards there. And yeah, look, on top of that, we've been nominated for Startup of the Year for the AV Awards, which a UK publication, which hopefully we can make that. We've made the final 4 in the shortlist. And on top of all of that, Pavel, my co-founder and co-CEO, has just been named in the Commercial Integrator 40 under 40. So yeah, it's been a crazy year. We're way better than we ever expected in terms of that. Yeah.
Well, that's great. And that's why I wanted to take the opportunity to make sure we introduce Turtle AV and the company to all of our Broadfield dealers. Eamon is joining us from Australia, co-founder and co-CEO with Pavel, who is probably too busy signing autographs to join us today. Actually, I heard he's under the weather.
Yeah, his whole family has got the flu, so he's basically playing, nurse, I guess, today. Yeah, so his family's unfortunately quite unwell, so they'll hopefully be better soon.
Well, tell him that he will definitely be missed, but I think we're on good hands, well represented from Australia and from here in the Americas, with Steve Sampson joining us here in the Broadfield studio.
My pleasure to be here. What a terrific facility. And I understand from James, this was the 6th taping today. Just unbelievable. The amount of business you have going through is just remarkable.
Absolutely. We're really trying to produce a ton of content, make sure that we can share all the important information with all of our dealers. I appreciate you making the trip from New Jersey to our headquarters here in New York.
My pleasure.
Steve is going to be a valuable resource for all of our resellers when we talk about the Turtle AV products. Steve, as happy as I am to have you here and as happy as I am to bring Eamon in from Australia, the real star of the show is the Turtle AV product line. Mm-hmm. And the 2 key ingredients that you really have to know with these products is that they are all TAA compliant.
That's right.
And they are all backed by a phenomenal warranty. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's right, Jim. Well, look, every one of our products have a 5-year warranty, and it's we have an advanced replacement policy with no questions asked. So if you have any trouble whatsoever, we'll get you a new product and get you running like you would expect and should. So we couldn't be more excited, Jim. The line is solid, the products are good, the warranty is good, the TAA compliance is huge, especially these days. And so we are hitting on all cylinders. We couldn't be more excited.
Absolutely. So again, we're talking about a product line with the U.S. presence and support with Steve here, and that is fully TAA compliant with that 5-year warranty with advanced replacement. These tools are built for the AV integration market and are built to the level of reliability and standards that our dealers have come to expect. Eamon, let's talk a little bit about some of the exciting new products. One of my favorite product lines is one named after our headquarters here in New York, and that is the Mineola product line. Eamon, tell us a little bit about this guy.
Yeah, sure. We're excited to name this one after Broadfield's HQ. We like to do that with our products, have a little bit of a backstory with the names. But look, the Mineola 8x8, we basically made this for live production. So, this is a really great add-on for live streaming and live production people. Basically, you can load up Dante virtual sound card into, your TriCast or vMix or OBS or, your software-based live production system. and then bring Dante into it. So, we've got 8 channels of analog to Dante and 8 channels of Dante back to analog. We do, clever things like put 48-volt phantom power onto the mic inputs. And I think my favorite features are actually, it's all got locking connectors. So we put Ethercon locking connectors on there for the network connections. It's got primary and secondary Dante networks. So you have full Dante redundancy. The way Dante works is the networks are aware of each other, and if one fails, then it'll just automatically switch over. So you've got full redundancy on the networking side. And plus, both ports are actually PoE as well. So, you can run 2 network cables and you have full redundancy for power and for the networking side. So, yeah, we think it's a great product. We've had a lot of interest, especially in the 8x8. And, it'll be coming out hopefully real soon, sometime through the end of September.
That's excellent. And with that Mineola product line, you do have several configurations available, everything from a 2x2 to a 16x16 connection, going up along the way. That 8x8 comes in at a real sweet spot at $14.99, giving you that Dante AV-over-IP production. And Steve, again, and we're going to keep on saying it over and over again, backed by that TAA compliance and that 5-year warranty, right?
That's right. And these things are rock solid, guys. And not shown here, we also have a Euroblock connector version. So in those applications where you don't need those XLR connectors or the quarter-inch connectors, you can use the smaller form factor with Euroblock connectors for those fixed installs.
Okay.
So it's a really great family in the lineup and a real problem solver for sure.
No, absolutely. And that's one of the things that we heard a lot out at InfoCon, is that the products are really designed with that AV integration market in mind. Right. Things like the locking cable connections, the Euroblock connectors, having all of those capabilities are what that marketplace is used to seeing on products at this level.
That's right.
And to support the Dante AV-over-IP protocols in these kind of product lines really just expands that capability and the workflow possibilities.
That's right, Jim.
And that's one of the things I love about the Downtown too. Eamon, can you introduce us to your latest Dolby product?
Yeah, I can. It's a shame Pavel's not here. This is his pride and joy, his baby. Pavel is very much an audiophile, so he really wanted to make a Dolby Atmos product. And so what this does is it basically takes up to 10 channels of Dolby Atmos, or all the flavors of Dolby, also DTSX, PCM, True HD, and others. And it decodes those channels and then re-encodes them as Dante. And so they show up as independent Dante channels. So basically, the easy way to think of it, it's a 10-channel Dolby to Atmos converter. And it takes 8K 60 inputs. It'll take the audio from ARC, eARC, or optical, and then send them out as 10 independent channels of Dante. And what's really cool about the Downtown as well is if you're doing, say, 8 channels, 7.1 or something like this, you can actually do a stereo mix down and take that stereo mix down and put that into like hearing assisted listening workflows, or bring it into a live production system like TriCaster or vMix for your streaming, or even lecture capture like Panopto and Kaltura. So yeah, it's very flexible. We've had huge interest from all kinds of places, from residential to luxury yacht to universities. We even had a house of worship who were building an immersive surround room. So yeah, the Downtown will be out towards the end of the year. It's a very revolutionary product, and yeah, we're really excited about it. Actually, it's gonna go into some very cool places. So
we're excited about it as well. Steve, you're going to be joining us at the NAB New York show.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So be sure to check out Broadfield's booth. Will be at NAB New York in booth number 429. Total will be there showing off their products, and we will be a lot closer to shipping to Downtown just in time for that show, right?
That's absolutely right. And I've got to tell you guys, this Downtown is opening up whole new opportunities, like Eamon just said. The ability to put this in a central location and then route your audio to multiple rooms, not just one big room, but all of the rooms where you would like to have surround sound. And another application where these are being put behind the display and using the eARC connection from the TV. The display is doing all the switching, and now you have surround sound on whatever source you're watching, and it's Dante to all the endpoints. And so it couldn't be easier. And it really is revolutionizing things for sure.
And one of the things that we love about these products as well is this is really a new category for us at Broadfield, where we and a lot of our broadcast and M&E dealers have been very successful in that broadcast AV space, getting into this AV integration space and some of the audio workflows that Total brings with their AV over IP solutions is really a lot of new opportunities and a lot of exciting tools for our dealers. So if you are looking at any of these products and you'd like to learn more, we can connect you with Steve here in the US and make sure we get full product training and introduce you to all of the exciting new products that we're talking about. Damon, I want to shift now to the Chassis family. I know the Chassis family with the Chassis 4K and Chassis Control is one of the products that a lot of guys were running up to our booth at Infocom looking to learn a lot more about. So tell us a little bit about Chassis.
Yeah, for sure. This is the product actually that has got the most attention for the Turtle company straight off the bat. So what we did is we're the first company to build Dante controller into hardware. So at the moment, you can run Dante controller on software. It's free. That's great. It works beautifully. We've basically replicated, feature for feature Dante controller into hardware. So what that means is you can access your Dante network, whether it's audio, video. It doesn't even have to be Turtle products. It can be existing Dante networks using, Dante made or received by other manufacturers. And it's a drop-in replacement. So you can then open up Dante controller into in a web browser. So it could be a laptop. It can even be an iPad or your phone. And then you've got full control of your Dante network. And then on top of that, the coolest thing is it actually brings our API to your Dante network. So you can control your entire Dante network via our API. We're working on plugins at the moment for QSys and Crestron. And it just means that you can have like seamless one button routing changes from a touchscreen, a QSys touchscreen or a button controller, whatever you like to program up. And so it gives total flexibility. We've had huge interest from the largest companies on earth who are running Dante audio networks. And with our Chassis 4K product as well, it means you can now drop 4K 60 video on the same network, and you've got video and audio on your Dante network.
And that's excellent. Steve, I imagine you've seen a lot of different applications where these are being used, right?
This is where people are coming in droves looking for the new way of doing things. And this is it, guys. This Chassis Control gives you the ability to control everything on the Dante network. So all of those audio devices from every brand that's out there, and all the video devices as well. So not just the Turtle endpoints, but and we also have a pro version of this that allows third-party control by any means you can imagine. So for example, serial, IR, Ethernet, of course, also CEC control through the HDMI connection. So it couldn't be easier to add control to your whole ecosystem. And the use cases are that people used to be, not long ago, have to leave laptops on the job site in order to be able to service this project and manage it remotely. And then you have issues. Laptops have to be reset and they sometimes aren't working when you need them to be. This is a network appliance. And so when it's on the system, it's running and it's 24/7. So again, back to that mission critical reliability, Jim, where we're really thinking about the integrator and the end user first, and reliability. That is paramount in everything that Turtle does.
No, absolutely. And you've even extended that capability into the Chassis app, right, Eamon?
Yeah, so we launched the Chassis app at Infocom. It'll be out pretty soon. We're actually going through the process of setting up, the Play Store and App Store kind of accounts and getting it up there. So it should be out in the next month or two. And basically it's an app version that talks to our Chassis Control or Chassis Control Pro, and then it gives you full access to your Dante network via the app, plus all the other features of the Chassis Control Pro. If that's the hardware you've got, it's got audio presets and the ability to route video and audio, all through the app. So yeah,
it's excellent. So now you're not only adding control onto the hardware device, but you're making that control available from the integrator's phone as they get into the location, really just making it super easy to manage and support every client, every installation along the way.
That's right.
And then next, I want to introduce some of the video wall products.
Yeah, so the video wall products we're quite excited about. They've really managed to hit the best sort of price for performance from what we're hearing from the channel. So excited about that. These are a HDMI 3-in-1 product. So they'll do either video wall processing, they'll do a multi-viewer, and you've got the ability to resize your windows and all that sort of thing, or they're just a straight up HDMI matrix switcher. So the easiest way to think about it, it's either 1 in to 4, 4 to 4, or 4 to 1, depending on how you want to configure them. Has seamless switching between the modes. All the inputs are 4K 60. You've got audio breakout as well, and our API to control it on top of all of that. So yeah.
And Steve, that's available in both a 4x4 and an 8x8 configuration, right?
That's right, and they're both shipping now. And again, these are products that are priced to be very viable in each of their individual categories. But by having all three of these elements together in the same box, it's a real Swiss Army knife problem solver. So everybody who's seen one of these things has had an application where they've had a case where they want to be able to switch dynamically between these modes. And with that API connection and link, you can do all of that. So it's, again, a pro-grade product that gives you pro-grade capability and just flawless capability.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the things I love about the Total AV product line. And I think it's apparent in the USB-C 4K60 USB extender. You're building the products that are really solving the individual needs that the AV integrators are facing with different installations day in and day out, like this USB extender, right, Eamon?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this might end up being our best-selling product. So what this actually does is it's a 4K60 USB extender. So you can plug USB-C in from a laptop, whether that's a MacBook or a Windows computer, and then it extends it in the boardroom and then gives you 4K60 HDMI output to the screen. Plus, it's got USB extension for your peripherals like keyboard, mouse, and video bars and things like this. So the other really cool thing about this, there's sort of two more cool things. One is it's got a power input, so you can plug a USB power source into the PD port up to 100 watts, and then that'll actually pass through the power to the device itself. So when you plug in your laptop or your MacBook, it'll start charging the device. And then on top of that, there's actually the ability to load EDID tables. So in plain speak, what that means is you can lock the output of the resolution so that when you plug in a MacBook or a Microsoft Surface or a Lenovo laptop, it'll force the output that you want to the screen, so you don't have any of those issues when people are coming into meeting rooms, and plugging in different devices. It'll automatically solve that problem for you. And then what it really means is you can have one USB-C cable presented on those smaller BYOD room, boardroom tables. And then people just come in, plug in one USB cable, use the in-room AV equipment that's already installed, meeting bars and speakers and all that sort of thing, microphones, and do their meeting. And when they finish, pick up their laptop and off they go. And don't have to worry about where's the power charger or anything like that. If they're set up correctly, you can just plug in your USB cable, and it doesn't matter if you're on 1% battery, you can still do your meeting. So
Yeah, that's great. Steve,
Yep.
I guess our job is to put one of these in every boardroom in the
That's
country, right?
I think Eamon is right. I think this is going to be our number one selling SKU here and around the world. We've had huge interest, and it's just a bread and butter problem solver that sits right in the middle space where it needs to be, and it has all the functionality that you need, which is one cat cable between the front of the room and the table. You have everything you need to connect devices in both directions, and that's what's so great about this. It's allowing you to connect your laptop through to the display and get all the other things that come through that USB-C connection, but then it also allows you to have a video bar, something else in the front of the room that comes back to your laptop, all through that same USB-C, through that same one single Cat6 cable. So it's a real problem solver. And it's a category that's in high demand. And so we're here to help you guys figure out if it fits your application, and we'll help you in every way we can. But let us know what you're looking to do with it, and we'll help you.
And I think that's one of the reasons why I was excited to introduce the Total AV products to our Broadfield dealers, is because there are a lot of products that fit into those corporate AV installs, like the USB extension or the video walls, House of Worship with the Dante audio solutions, and even the Matrix video solutions. Having all of these products meeting those integrated needs really is where I think the Total AV price sheet really shines across every category. Eamon, some of the other stuff that we didn't even get a chance to talk about today are a full line of Dante adapters, converters, different solutions that fit into that AV-over-IP workflow, right?
Yeah, it's hard to condense everything that we do into a little live stream. We have over 30 hardware SKUs, and we have everything from low-cost Dante adapters that will take analog or Bluetooth or USB inputs and then convert that to Dante. We have them in a metal case as well, as you can see there, the Dante Pro converters. They're nice and small, great for mounting in racks and under tables and things. We have our Chasey family of 4K60 Dante AVA products, and I could talk about those honestly for about an hour, but basically I really could. They're great products, and they let you put, essentially they let you put 4K60 444 video onto a Dante network or build a new Dante network, and they seamlessly interconnect with all of the Dante speakers and mixing desks and production systems that are out there in the world. We have our Darwin family, which are low-cost AV-over-IP using HEVC or H.265, depending on who you are and how you like to say it. And they're really built for like sports bars, retail spaces. They do 1080p 444, and they're super low cost. They're like $299 each. So for those kind of applications, it's a kind of a no-brainer. And then we also have a control box in the middle that does all of the routing and things like that. You have video preview windows and the ability to drag and drop your video where it needs to go. We have USB extenders. We have USB 3.2 and at 5 gigabit, and the 4K 60 USB one, which we just spoke about. Yeah, and there's more on the website as well. You can check it all out at Broadfield's website, and come and see us at NAB New York. We'd love to see you. So yeah.
Absolutely, and they are all TAA compliant. They are all backed by Total's 5-year warranty. And the greatest thing is we have Steve available to us right here in the U.S. We also have Broadfield's CP crew, our sales engineering team. Glenn, Logan, and Dan are well-versed and well-trained in the entire Total AV product line. Anything that your direct Broadfield sales team cannot answer, we can connect you with the sales engineering team, and we can help you spec out the right product for them. Steve, I know they have a direct connection to you, and you can always help us get the right products along the way as well, right?
That's right, guys. I'm at steve@turtleav.com. Send me an email anytime and reach out, connect with me on LinkedIn, and I'm your resource. I'm looking forward to working with you, and we're building a team quickly, and we're building out coverage across this great country. So you have our full support. And this product line is as solid as you could imagine. And we're seeing the future with this Dante AVA technology. And Amon wasn't kidding when he said we could talk about that forever. But we're seeing the future with that. And we believe that follow us, because we're seeing the future with Dante AVA, and it's exciting. It really is what we've all been hoping for, with audio, video, and control coming together on the same network and making it all easy and manageable. And we'll help you get there.
Absolutely. If you are interested in a more detailed demo of some of the products, a little educational training, reach out to your Broadfield sales rep. We can help coordinate that with Steve, with Eamon and Pavel from Australia. These guys are always happy to roll up their sleeves and introduce anything to you. If you have projects or bids that are out there and one of these product lines fit into that, let us work with you to figure out where those opportunities are. Eamon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Jim. It's great to see you again. And sorry I couldn't be in the studio in person, but I'm here from sunny Melbourne, which is, my joke is it's the middle of winter. It's grey skies outside. So.
Excellent. Well, stay warm, and we are very happy to have Steve available to us here to join us on your behalf and to help us work with all of our dealers here in the U.S. on the Total AV products. We will see you all at NAB New York. Check out the Broadfield booth number 429. Total AV products will be there, along with 13 other manufacturers showing off the entire breadth of the Broadfield product line. So we'll see you in October at NAB New York. Thank you for tuning in.
See you at NAB.
Broadfield Distributing is a value-added distributor of live production, streaming, video editing, and storage products. We only sell to resellers. We are always looking for new dealers. So call us at 1-800-634-5178 or email sales@broadfield.com. You'll like doing business with Broadfield because we make it easy to do business.